there is there's such things as building walls to improve your gold flow, or building farms in a way around the gold, because the peons exit a little bit randomly and you don't want them to do that. So of course but usually what I would recommend new players is not to build next to your gold mine, because you can screw things more than you help them, and it can be a dramatically bad. But usually what you would do, like some mines, if you look at this mine for example, you would chop a little bit around, so that if someone is here attacking you from across the wood line, you actually have a better gold. We are missing the vision from Niko. Okay, meat. Oh, there we go. We have it. Well, so that's interesting. Both players have a pretty good shot at this, I think. Here, for example, you'll see. For example, you will see that Goblin will chop this wood. Otherwise, the peons are gonna get stuck and they're gonna run all the way across the wood. So he has to chop that tile of wood here, for example, because of the way it's done. So see, that's one of his top priorities. He's gonna be chopping that tile of wood right there. Otherwise, the peons are gonna get stuck when, like, the first peon's gonna exit here, and it's gonna be able to go to the gold mine. But the second one, when the first one is here, he's gonna be running across here because the path is blocked by the tree. Whereas if the tree is dead, the peons can sidestep and go to the gold mine. Alright. So it's gonna be interesting because you can see that the two players are actually going duel. If it's a duel race, I think Niko is gonna be much slower than Goblin, and that probably will be detrimental because it means his power spike is gonna be a little bit later than Goblin's. But then it depends on how they play the duel. You know, it's possible that Niko is not gonna wait for like 16 peons or 15 peons to upgrade, and he's just gonna be winging it earlier or something like that. But I think I would not be surprised if Niko is very far behind Goblin in speed. Goblin is already pumping quite a number of peons, and you can see that Niko doesn't have the same number in his gold mines. It's just a very large amount. Now he can I don't know what would be the best option, but one option would be to get lost, and since he's playing a human player, he might be able to get a nice power spikes. The danger here is that Goblin knows he doesn't play with Last, so he's probably gonna go and power to Sapper and Knights, and that means a much quicker power spike. But it doesn't look like he's heading to the... He's not upgrading his keep just yet. He's chopping the wood for that, but he didn't click it yet, so might be a late keep. Because he already has obviously more than 17 peons right there. Fast but stupid, I am slow but smart. It's my favorite Niko quote. It's pretty nice quote for sure. I didn't add it to the Niko quotes, but it's a pretty good one. To be fair, I do enjoy a slow player as well. A tactical player, I would say. So we're gonna see exactly what I thought we would see. And this peon is basically trying to remove that tile so that it can go and build Raxes over there. That's the most... because he could chop out from here, but the ground scouted him, so... Niko gonna check 12 o'clock. And we have 4 peons for 4 racks. So it's gonna be a night rush. I would have loved to see one sapper, one Gnomish Inventor to get the sappers. Because he won't have a way to explode any defenses from Niko there. It's a pretty powerful play, by the way. It's gonna be quite a lot of knights. But given how long it takes to produce a sapper, I would have loved him to... If he's gonna make a sapper, a Gnomish Inventor, I would have loved him to do that at the same time or even before. Goblin versus Niko. Okay, here we go. The first horses are coming out right now, and Niko doesn't have that many racks. Okay, Goblin is going to be scouting now, searching for a Christmas gift for himself right there. And what cooler? Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. White is Niko, Goblin is red. I like that. Niko's also gonna look for something, but it's a much smaller one. This one is 60, this one is 30. Level 5, we're about to get last. Yeah, we got last. That's gonna hurt. That's probably a fight you would not want to take, you would want to run away. And wait for last to fade. He needs to hold it, like he could make a choke, you know, a reverse L. But then again he wants to fight them without the last if possible, and they are running out right now, so it works. If he can still win against last, right? He just needs to have so much more knights than there are last ogres. It's just a number game. Duel versus duel, yes. The good news is on that duel, 11 o'clock doesn't have 65k, so they have exactly the same number of gold in both duels. Otherwise, topside has 65 instead of 60, which makes 11 o'clock the better duel. Also because it's more defendable, but... He may need spell supports. Mages. Like a few one mage to hit this would be good. But then again, Goblin wants to macro a lot, so he doesn't want to have to manage small units. Goblin is like this, he plays macro. But he's not getting Fortress, so... That catapult really wanted to fight the Grunt's close range.
And the prime objective of our program will be to...
Oh, Miss Miari, welcome back.
Across the time span, right into the heart of the 20th century.
Miss Miari gifted a tier 1 sub to Side. They have given 51 gift subs in the channel.
And the prime objective of our program will be to
OMG.
gradually pull Trog across the time span, right into the heart of the 20th century.
Miss Miari gifted
Thank
a
you so
tier 1
much.
sub to Eric77. They have given 52 gift subs in the channel.
You and Zephyr are crazy. Thank you so much. Alright. We are watching Mr. Goblin here. He's facing against Niko. And it's looking pretty good. Lots of knights. And Niko is running out of gold from his main. This one is 23k, so it's gonna be alright. But he has to look for 5 and that's what he's doing. That's good. He's gonna move his peons to small 5. The knights are barely holding the lusted ogres. Goblin is trying to out macro Niko. If he manages, that works. But he needs to get so much more gold, that's for sure. And I would love him to get a fortress. Not just you know, fortress that doesn't unlock only mages. It also gives you +10 per trip, and that's if you're gonna have a lot of peons mining, that's actually quite effective. Probably the best upgrade you can take at this point. You need every drop of gold because Niko is getting the +10 for sure. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. He's not close and he's gonna take that in the face. Ouch. It's the start of the end of the Empire. Although we have more seeds everywhere. Goblin's just gonna try and fight it like a madman. The crazy macro. Micro your macro, yes, my lord. I wonder if he's gonna go to 2 or if he's gonna go to 12. 12 would be the best for Goblin, but oh, okay. 2 holes here to protect the towers. Yeah, towers are gonna go. They're gonna melt super fast. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to repair this. Yes, that sucks. Cancel the holes, man. Assholes. Cancel the holes. Just cancel this. It's too much money. It's too much money, man. Yeah, there you go. So he lost half of a hole, 600 gold and 400 wood, so that's still a lot of money, but imagine if he had built the 2 holes. That would be a lot of lost money. And Niko is doing a good job at getting the money there, but I mean, as long as Niko is getting some extra gold, as long as he's planning ahead to get another gold mine and he keeps getting gold, he's fighting more efficiently because of the money, because of the spells. Now that he has Death Knights as well, that's gonna be quite hard to fight this. Cannon tower here is gonna be defending against the Knights. The Death Knight is gonna go down, but not bad. Yeah, that's gonna be defended there. And Niko just tried a frontal assault, but there's way too many Raxes. 7 racks for Goblin. Should Goblin get exorcised? No, I don't think so. The reason is Knights are already very good at killing decays. His main problem is not to kill decays over an obstacle, but it's to get to find them. And once he sees them, he just can right click with a Knight and the Knight is gonna kill it. So the problem is to find them, so he needs to have some units patrolling, like some Knights patrolling everywhere if he wants to catch the decays, and that's basically Exorcism is not gonna do it for him. Oh, that's gonna be juicy. This one is gonna go down. Right now he's still on keep, by the way. He's not fortress, so no exorcism either. For that reason. But no, I would love him to get fortress just for the +10 and also for the mages. Mages are what he needs right now. One good mage could kill Niko's gold right there. I don't think he can do that with anything else. Oh, that was close. He almost got the decay. But yeah, adding some Death Knights here from Niko is actually really gonna be helpful to Goblin, because Goblin cannot... you see, they are very efficient to kill these Knights on their own. This is why Exorcism is not that much of a good spell, is because the unit itself, the Knight, is already very good at killing decays in most situations. In very few situations does that add value to the unit that it wouldn't be able to. You know, when it's over a big wall that, you know, you can't pierce or whatever. But in most situations it really doesn't add much to the unit itself. And Niko is struggling right now. I don't think he doesn't have much. He has he has found the decay, I think. I was thinking it for sniping decay behind all the... yeah, for this Death Knight, yes. But you don't spend that much money for one Death Knight. It's not worth it. So that's the problem. Like, the spell is very expensive, it takes a long time to research, it requires you to build a church, which also is quite expensive. And the only unit you're killing is worth 1,200 gold. And you do it for like the one situation or maybe two if that happens. In these two situations, you know, you probably can kill that Death Knight in another way that will be less costly to you and, you know, more efficient. So if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well just get a mage. And your mage is gonna do the job just fine, but it also will be able to hit much more targets with Blizzard. I saw you at using Exorcism, but when there were many decays. Yeah, if your enemy is making a lot of these Death Knights and there is a big obstacle between them and you, Exorcism can work. It can be pretty nice. Like on maps like Cramped or Chop, you will see more Exorcism played. sometimes even on water maps. Just because DK landings can be very, very fast, and if you have a Zeppelin and you see it coming, you can react with a Exorcism and kill the Death Knight before it does anything. Right as it exists to transport. Stuff like that. Niko is killing the peons from small 5, and I mean Goblin is killing the peons from small 5. Niko is not mining. Niko has finished 3 o'clock, finished small 5, and he's not mining anymore, which is a big problem. I would love those peons to start doing something about this. I think he loses. Yeah, he got out macroed. Stopped to make peons and now doesn't have the money or gold. Owned. Owned. Lol. How much there is in there? And that's 57. That's probably yeah, that's pretty worth it. Well, that hole wasn't really too useful to Niko, but I would have loved him to chop the back of 6. When he was taking 5 o'clock, he should have tried to chop the back of 6 so that he had a very easy way to 6 o'clock later on. So his next gold is basically there for him. Pretty rough to fight last. To be fair, I don't think Niko Goblin is mining that heavily. He making knights for sure. He has a lot of them, but can he keep those? Niko not mining is the big issue though. Like he should definitely try and look forward to mine something. 'Cause I can't believe he's not out of resources right now. Come on, Vegas. How many racks does Niko have? 5? No, 6, 7, sorry. 7 racks. At this point though, he's not producing from the 5. Or 7. He's too busy wasting his hard-earned money. Niko's Goblin is getting away with a lot of gold here. I think that's gonna be it. Niko has not been mining for forever. Oh, he's definitely broke. Well, Goblin has no choice, because if he doesn't expand and he's on knights, he's gonna be dead. He needs to mine more than Niko. That's how he wins. Because Niko can just shut down any of his expansion. He just can't shut down every and each one of them. That's the problem. Like, Niko can hit one expansion, kill it completely to the ground, but if Goblin is mining from one other like this, he's getting value and he wins. Hence why he needs to keep expanding, because this makes more targets for Niko and more chances that he can keep mining. It's pretty wasteful, but you don't have a choice when you're fighting last fight. You have to adapt to what you're fighting. So you're fighting a player that has that had default very good trade values on his units. It's gonna trade much better. So you need more gold, a lot more, to compensate. For the horrible trade you're taking. Above 2 o'clock there is nothing. Uh-oh. Small 12 is down. Small 12 is down, and so Niko Goblin just has to center, and 8 o'clock. And 6 o'clock, okay. So he's mining still from 3 presses, so that's good. It's gonna make him much harder to shut down. Oh yeah, there is a DK drinking tea right there. Sure. Uh-oh. What would have been perfect for Niko is to hold the 4v3 jerk point and last hero goes there. But he's gonna lose them in this fight because he was heavily outnumbered. And this is a hole he didn't want to lose. This is where he needs to chop. This is not where he needs to expand. Sorry. Oops. And here. And Niko's losing his last hope. That was a good death and decay. He's running out of Niko. And GOW is like, broke yet? Are you not broke? Nice SNDK here, but it won't matter. It's just too much. Lol. I don't know where we're sitting there, but we are, and I'm falling asleep pretty deeply. Oops. So Goblin found his way inside the Niko's base. Niko has managed to mine quite a few of those, so he's back a little bit in the game, though he needs to last. And the fight is going to be quite uneven. Obviously, the number of knights will prevail.
You.
Oh, sorry.
You.
Sorry. That's gonna wake me up.
You.
OMG. I'm sorry. That's gonna wake me up. Hello, baby.